Hello guys, what is up? Welcome back and welcome to today's holiday glam. So this look right here is by far one of the easiest looks that anyone can recreate. I wanted to do something that was pretty simple, achievable, and wearable. It doesn't require any false lashes either. That is right, I'm not wearing any false lashes. These are my lashes. I just have on mascara. So I'm using the new all-in-one mascara from SheGlam, and this is a $5 mascara. It is so cool because it is a double-sided. So one side gives you volume and one side gives you lengthening. I bet you guys can't even tell which one I'm wearing on top and bottom because I did switch it. Comment down below if you guys can take a guess on what is on top and what is on bottom. So I'm really excited to show you guys how this mascara goes on, how it works, and the benefits about it. I also use their Stay Wild palette, which is a super cute palette that has shadows and blushes and highlights and all that good stuff. But what's pretty cool too about working with SheGlam is that they are offering you guys a code in today's video, which is so exciting. I rarely do codes either, you guys know this, so thank you to SheGlam for being so generous. They're offering you guys an additional 15% off of your order on the entire site, not just on SheGlam but also Shein. So definitely take advantage of it. I will link it down below and also mention it later in today's video so you guys can know what it is. Continue watching because it's a really cute video. It's really fast. This look is like so easy to do. You guys are just going to be blown away literally at how fast time goes. So grab a snack or grab your makeup to follow along, and with that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Okay, I'm so excited to get into today's makeup look. So I went ahead and did my brows and primed my eyes off camera. We're gonna get straight into the eyeshadow look today. So we're gonna be using the Stay Wild palette from SheGlam, and this is an all-in-one color palette that comes with eyeshadows, blush, highlight, you name it. It is a very, very cute palette, and I kind of like that there is a nice range of shadows in here. So let me go ahead and get a brush, and I'm actually gonna start with the color 107. It's no surprise we're going in with a nice neutral shade for the crease. So I'm gonna start out by taking this right into the crease of the eye, and when I get to right here, I like to kind of just go back and forth and sweep it across. I focus most of the product out here because this is what I want to accentuate. For that reason, I'm kind of just taking it up a little bit more and then just softer as we get to the inner part of the eye. And once again, just start on the crease and then wiggle around. So we're gonna move now in with the shade Next to the Moon, which is gonna be going on the lid. And this is a great color that's gonna hit perfectly on the lid. It's not too white, not too beige. It's got a little bit of peach, so it's gonna be nice and bright. And that's what I kind of want for this area. I do want this to really stand out. We're gonna do like a really soft cut crease, so no having to carve it out. All I'm gonna do is work over my eyeshadow that I already have on and just kind of pounce on the lid. Oh yes, see the difference? That just like brightened up my eyes so much. Wow, that color is gorgeous. I'm going to now work my way up. I'm actually gonna get a different brush. Let's work with a little bit of a fluffier one. This is a really great trick to do if you really want to open up your eye space. Work from the lid all the way to the crease. You see that, how that already just accentuated my eye shape so much more. So now we're gonna go ahead and tap it up. And by adding it up the way I'm doing it, this is gonna really help to make the eye look even bigger. So we're gonna go back into the palette and we're gonna play with the color Reborn, which is this really cool, unique color that has green, teal, like a champagne color, and a little bit of yellow. And I am just going to hit the inner corner of my eye to get that nice high shine in there. And with a different brush, I'm actually going to add a little bit to my brow bone. I don't remember the last time I added a highlight to my brow bone, but I just was kind of in the mood to put some of this on. It's kind of cute, it's a vibe. So next I'm gonna show you guys a really cool trick that you can do to really bring out your eyes even more before going in with mascara. And this is adding a little bit of a additional lash to the outer corner of your eye, and then also bringing a little bit of color into the inner corner. And you can actually do it with an eyeshadow versus doing it with eyeliner. So what I'm gonna do is move back in the palette and use the shades Whenever and Gin, mix them together and just create a soft eyeliner. So what I'm doing is starting at the outer corner of my eye first, kind of building up that shadow. For the inner corner, I'm gonna do the same thing, kind of drag it down. I feel like by doing this, you are able to wear the eyeliner look without committing to a thick eyeliner or like that liquid eyeliner look. So try this out next time if you guys ever are like, okay, I want to do liner, but I don't want it to be too thick. Or if you're somebody who like doesn't really know how to do it, this is a great way to start. Try it out, let me know what you guys think. So now we're gonna move into my mascara, and today we're gonna be using SheGlam's new all-in-one mascara. This is the famous $5 mascara that everyone has been talking about, and it's pretty cool because you pretty much get like a 2-in-1 kind of mascara. So it is a double-sided, and each side is gonna give you a different finish to your lashes. One side is meant to give you tons of volume so you can really build up your lashes, create the fullness and the volume that you want. Did I say volume? It gives you lots of volume. And then the other side is gonna be amazing for lengthening and defining. And it's kind of cool because there are some days where we want like a very voluminous look, and then some days we want just a little bit more natural. So you can use either end depending on your mood, or you can use both like I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna be using the voluminous side for my top lashes and then the defining side for my bottom lashes. And something to know about the formula is that it is buildable, waterproof, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't transfer, it doesn't run, it really stays on. When I got this in the mail, I tried it out and running throughout the house all day doing a bunch of stuff. And then later on when I went to go take a shower, I was washing my face, and when I got out, the mascara had not moved at all. So when I tell you that it is waterproof, it is waterproof. It did take some makeup remover to break it down, but rest assured it will not run if you guys take a shower with this, go swimming, or do anything that involves water, sweat, anything like that. Also too, like I mentioned, this is $5 right now. You heard that right, $5. And right now SheGlam is offering you guys an additional 15% off of the entire Shein site, not just SheGlam, but also the Shein site by using this code. I will leave it right here for you guys on the screen, but also list it down below in case you guys want to check it out after the video is over. But definitely check it out, especially because SheGlam is exclusive on Shein.com. So definitely take advantage of those prices and the additional discount right now. So now we're gonna get into the actual application. So I'm gonna go ahead and start by adding the voluminous side right onto the root of my lash and then working my way up. Wow, look at the difference in my eyes. Like, that is insane. So much volume and fullness. It looks like I'm wearing a fake lash. I gotta go and finish up this side, so I'm gonna go in and get started on this side. And another little trick I like to do too is once I do like the front and I feel like I like where it's at, I actually like to roll it just like on the tip right there to really get the other side and make sure like both sides are nicely coated. And all I do after I'm done applying it on is I push against them for just a few seconds, and it really just gives them like that extra lift right at the root. They look incredible. Look at how long they look. I also always get asked if I use any kind of serum to make my eyelashes grow, and I do not. I've always had pretty long lashes, but that doesn't mean that every mascara works for me. There are a lot of mascaras that are super heavy and that weigh my eyelashes down, or some of them have like a really big wand, they don't do anything. Some of them have an amazing wand, but the formula doesn't work, and so on. This one just happens to work really nicely. Like I'm telling you, the va-va-voom is there for me. I love it. So now I'm gonna move into my complexion, and I'm gonna do my lower lashes a little later. Once I'm done baking and I'm done with the complexion, I'm gonna go ahead and do the lower lashes and then show you guys how that looks. So let's go ahead and move on into my face. So I went ahead and primed my skin off camera, and I used the Becca. This is the Backlight priming filter. I haven't used this in so long, but I wanted to get a little bit more of a glow today, so I went ahead and already added that on. That is pretty much what you guys see right there. And I'm gonna move now in with the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation in the shade Stromboli. So I'm gonna do a couple of pumps onto my skin, and I'm actually gonna use a beauty blender today to even out my skin. I've been using a kabuki brush for a really long time now, and I'm kind of just into using sponges again for my foundation. I feel like it gives it a little bit more of like a natural finish. So I'm just gonna pounce this on my skin. This is pretty much like a medium to full coverage foundation, really good for evening out the skin, really great daytime foundation as well. I did about, I said a little pump. I did about like 6 pumps, but the pumps are really small. So for me, it's equivalent to maybe like 3 pumps. That's still a lot. But I feel like with the whole look we're going for, it's gonna look really nice and clean. But we're gonna go ahead and do some brightening, and I'm gonna be using the TooFaced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Almond. And I'm actually gonna get my beauty blender and apply it on like this. This just gives it a little bit more of like a softer application and not so harsh. So what I'm doing is pretty much pouncing it right underneath the eye area and working it where I want to pretty much just brighten up. I don't want to go all the way out to here, so I'm gonna stop right there, and I'm gonna get a brush and even it out right here. So this is a medium to full coverage concealer for anybody wondering. It's really great for highlighting, for brightening, for contouring, retouching. I actually use it as my brow cleanup color, and it is perfect. So I really do like this concealer. I find it to just work perfect for just about anything. I'm gonna be adding some new bronzer onto my skin. This is from Hauslabs, and it is called Heatspell. So I'm gonna be using the shade Kindle and just gonna hit in my cheekbones. And then next for my blush, I'm gonna be using this one from Patrick Top Beauty. It's called She's Passionate. I like to just add it right above the bronzer and then work my way up. I'm gonna be going in with the blurring setting powder from One Size Beauty, and I'm gonna be adding this underneath my eyes and then right here as well. This is a really great powder for setting and baking. It has a 14-hour wear on this, and it seriously gives you that Instagram filter on your skin. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my lips while I bake. Might as well just do two things at once. I'm gonna be using the lip liner from Vieve in the shade Tailored. And this is gonna be like a really deep, kind of chestnutty looking lip liner. I always recommend wearing a lip liner, especially when working with color. You definitely wanna prevent it from bleeding or running. This is a great way to also enhance the lips, make them look a little fuller. I just am someone that cannot, will not, don't plan on living without lip liner. Never ever, never ever. And then for my lip color, I'm gonna be using this one from Smashbox. It's the Always On in the shade Deep Thoughts. I'm gonna go ahead and start dusting everything off since I feel like we are good. Oh, we're good. I'm gonna set my skin really quickly before I move into highlight. This is like a must that I have to do all the time. I'm somebody who feels like when you're working with powder on top of powder on top of powder, the highlight is the last thing you're gonna add on and it's not gonna wanna stick. So it's important to add this, add a little bit of highlight to add a little bit of moisture to the skin so that when the highlight goes on, it glides on a little bit more of like a dewy, tackier surface. And I feel like it just adds a little bit of radiance as well. I'm gonna be tapping into the shade Summer Twilight and adding that as the highlight to my high points of my cheeks. You know what, we have to hit the shoulders to give it like the finished look on the body. I feel like all my brushes are shedding right now because I just did a super deep wash on all of them. So they're just kind of, you know, acting up right now. And then right for the nose area, I actually like to just get a little brush, add it right to the tip, just right there. One last thing to do for this look, and that is add my lower lash mascara. So we're gonna be using the lengthening side, and this, like I mentioned, it's gonna give you length and also definition. Also, with this being like that waterproof formula, you don't have to worry about this smudging. Hallelujah. My biggest pet peeve is mascara smudging on my lower lashes, running, moving, flaking. You won't have that problem with this at all. So I'm gonna use the curved side, which is this side right here, to kind of hug my eyelash first. I'm gonna go on this side now, again, using the curved side and hugging my lash, starting at the root and then kind of pulling it down. Wow, you guys, such a cute look. I am obsessed. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are into it, if you're gonna be rocking it. If you do, as always, be sure to tag me on Instagram or on Twitter so I can see it and repost your guys' look. I love when you guys recreate the looks from the most extravagant to the most simple ones. It just is so meaningful, and I'm glad that I can inspire you guys. Also, thank you to SheGlam for working with me, and also be sure to take advantage of the additional discount while you guys can. I want to make sure that you guys save some money and get some products. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Take care.